Welcome back to another Canon movie review. Today I'm looking at the Lego Batman movie. So this is a spoiler review, so if you didn't see the movie, go out and see it first, and then come back and watch the review. So interestingly enough, I wasn't planning on going to see this movie. Kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles last year. It's part of the world, but it wasn't one of the main movies I was looking to go see. But I ended up going to see it anyway because it's Batman. So I haven't seen the Lego movie yet, where this is kind of a spin-off of, but I heard great things about it. I just never really got around to seeing it, but I did feel like going to see this now. There's not much out, so I went and saw it. I'll start with the negatives. One of the main reasons I didn't go see the Lego movie is because it looked just weird. I didn't know how I would be able to grasp to the style of it. It's not very animated. It's of course not live action. It's some kind of in between. So going to see this movie, it kind of was what I thought, where it moved really fast. It was hard to take in a lot of the details and things that was going on in each scene because everything was so fast paced and moved kind of weird that I wasn't always able to keep up. It kind of just seemed like a blur most scenes. Unless they were like just dialoguing or they were stopped and looking at people, then that's when it slowed down. But when they were in the middle of action and all the fighting, it was darn impossible for me at least to see. Now, I don't know if people might have got used to that with the first Lego movie or not, but for me, I was not able to grasp onto that throughout the movie. So I tried my best to focus in on some parts, but it was just so much going on that I was really interested to see. It wasn't like, oh, this is fluff. I thought there was a lot of detail, a lot of DC and Batman stuff that was in the scene, but I didn't really get a chance to appreciate it. Like the villains, the B-list, C-list villains, like you had his Batman's whole rogue gallery. And for the most part, I couldn't even get a chance to make out anybody besides the Joker and Harley Quinn. Everybody else it was so rapid paced. So I didn't really like that part because I feel like I couldn't enjoy what I wanted. And of course, if you buy the movie, you can watch it over and over and pick up details. But when you come out in theaters, I'm not looking to go and keep paying money to go see it. So, I wish that part was better. The only other negative I had, it had some slow moments. I thought it was going to be, quick pace throughout, but the beginning was very, very, very slow. And there were some moments where they were really trying to dig into the story, and I just was bored, and I was like kind of half falling asleep. But for the most part, the movie knew not to take itself seriously, but there were moments they were trying to, capture the adults' attention or be a little more than surface level comedy, but it didn't work for me for the most part. But those were my main two negatives overall. I don't think this movie had a lot of problems. It's a fun movie, so of course, it's kind of hard to go wrong. But yeah, those were my negatives. At my positives, the comedy, like the pure parody of Batman was great. The way they just really poke fun at Batman, like through the trailers, I was like, okay, they're going to poke fun at Batman, but it's still going to be, its own movie. But it really kind of just was a parody, a straight parody of Batman, which was fine. It worked. Like I said, for the most part, the movie didn't take itself seriously, so they made sure they had jokes. I was so interested that they brought in all this non-DC stuff. So, you got Voldemort as a villain. You got, is it Sauron something? Well, I don't know his name, from Lord of the Rings, the big eye. You had the Wicked Witch, all this stuff I'm assuming Warner Brothers or Time Warner owns, but, you had the Gremlins. Like, what? I did not expect that at all. So, I like the references from outside of the DC world, where it was the rom-coms or romantic movies that he was watching. They were actual movies and they were playing. So, I guess that would be like kind of fourth wall breaking. Was kind of cool that, they brought those other elements into it. I was not expecting that. And then some of the jokes were for the adults. So the comedy really ranged. You know, there was really kiddie, goofy humor, but there was some more adult, high-level comedy. So overall, man, I thought it passed really flying colors as a comedy. So that was probably the biggest positive of it. And then again, bringing in other elements and kind of being meta with it, like having Batman narrate the opening credit scenes and stuff like that. So really having fun with the movie. It made the movie very fun for the most part. So overall, like I said, really good movie. I'm going to give it a grade. And my grade, I think I'm going to give it an 80%. I think most of the movie I was like, kind of C, average, above average movie. But after finishing it and just looking at all the fun stuff they packed into there. And I actually did like the emotional moment, not emotional, but the kind of emotional moments at the end where they really were trying to look into Batman conquering his psychosis of not wanting to be part of a family. I appreciated that stuff. It was a deep dive into the Batman character, of course. And then you just think about all the stuff they showed, all the flashbacks in Lego form of his different Batman movies. The Justice League party at Superman's Fortress of Solitude he didn't get invited to. So just thinking of all those elements, the way it kind of tied together at the end, I give it an 80%. Looking at my predictions at the beginning of the year, I predicted the Rotten Tomato score would be at 85. And I will probably be wrong. Not too far off right now. It's at a 91. But I don't see it going below a 90 because it's just too much of a fun family movie. It knows exactly what it is. Like, I don't know how you say it's not fresh, you know, as far as the Rotten Tomato score goes, because it does exactly what it's promising to do. So I don't know, but I don't think it'll go under 90%. So I predicted 85, but you know, not too far off. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as when you should go see it, I don't think it's a opening weekend or first week, 2-week thing. I think it'll be around. For families, it'll probably be a repeat viewing because we don't have too many family movies coming out this month. So I would say I would go check it out in theaters if you have children. If you just want to go with your friends, or you're a big fan of Batman, or you just want to see a comedy, I would hold off and wait till Redbox. It's not, you know, the best adult comedy. It's definitely not really something for adult friends to go see. I think it's more if you got kids and you want to take them to see it, or if you like me and do reviews. So yeah, if you got a family, go see it before it's out of theaters. And if you don't got a family, just wait for the Redbox. All right, so that is my review for today. Go to the comments. If you saw Lego Batman, let me know what you thought about it. Like, thumbs up, subscribe. And if you heard it here, it's official canon.